Truth Man here. Hey, listen, real quick, real brief video. We got some videos coming today, some truth pills for you to digest. But listen, y'all know that it's time for y'all to move on from some of these content creators. I mean, they done took vacations on you. The pimp game is strong on YouTube. They done bought all types of material possessions on you, and now they done turned on you like a wrestling heel. Like when Shawn Michaels, the Heartbreak Kid, turned bad and kicked dude in his face. That's how some of them is doing y'all. They done stacked their chips. They doing good in life now. Now you seeing what they really believe. These YouTube Elons, they like Elon Musk in multiple disguises, multiple skin tone, multiple color. You see how Elon be talking? Now compare how Elon Musk be talking to how some of these YouTubers be talking. And tell me I ain't got nothing. Tell me I ain't got nothing. The stuff that he be saying, is it similar to some of your favorite content creators or no? I made this video to tell you it's time to move on from some of these dudes, man. I already did. I just sometimes click on them. Like, it's some dudes that I used to could watch their whole video. And it's like, now I just click on just to see what they talking about. Like, some people, you ain't getting nothing out of them, man. If you know how to read energies and vibes, frequencies, it's like you ain't gonna get nothing out of these people, man. Like, if you can recognize the fake, it's like you gonna have a hard time getting through their video. Now, some of y'all, you can't recognize the fake. You just go by outward appearance. We ain't talking about that. We talking about vibes, frequencies. And again, I say having money is good. It's a wonderful thing. But it's not the ultimate judge on whether you should listen to somebody. That's why I've been talking about Elon Musk, because if you listen to how he talk, you know he don't care nothing about nobody. I mean, if a man can bring kids into this world and have the resources and not have the time, have the resources, and still distance himself. Come on, man. We ain't talking about dudes that distance themselves because that woman is just hard to deal with. We talking about people like him. So, y'all already know, but y'all already know this because all I'm doing is confirming something that y'all been thinking. The manosphere ain't dead. Red pills still work if you're hearing it and utilizing it. If you're hearing it from the right person and you're utilizing it the right way, it's always going to work. It's always going to help you to escape the matrix. But here's the problem. People talking about the matrix, but they bring you farther in to the matrix instead of helping you get out of the matrix. The matrix teaches people divide and conquer, only deal with this person, that person. When you escape the matrix, you deal with the people that respect you, that love you, that's down with you, regardless of their financial status. Matrix people pulling you in, deal with us. We do on each other. The devil is a lie. We got $1 million, $2 million, $10 million, $1 billion. The devil's still a lie. That to me, that doodling on each other, that stuff is a psychological issue. For you to let somebody do that to you, or for you to do that to somebody, you dealing with some psychological issue. That's not sex. And y'all be super chatting these dudes, cash apping these dudes, and in private, they be beating up women, doodling on women, getting doodled on, eating crazy stuff. And y'all following them. Y'all hanging on their every word. One thing about me is I've learned to give people a chance. But I've also learned not to trust everybody. So I'm kind of in between. And look, it's all right to buy people's books. It's all right to watch their video, all of this stuff, man. But you gotta know when to flip that switch off. Ain't nobody, dude, even if you not, like, this how I am. Even if you not talking about me necessarily. If I see you just bashing somebody else, I'm gonna look at that like, everybody got different things going on in their life. It's easy to place blame. That's easy. Well, he ain't do this. Well, he ain't do that. And yeah, my shirt, this my work shirt. What you gonna do? Oh, look at this shirt. Y'all be, remember how in the biblical movies and in a lot of historical movies like about Egypt and cartoons and stuff, how the king would just be laying around lounging with the finest clothes on and everybody catering to him and feeding them grapes and stuff. That's how y'all be doing some of these ninjas on YouTube. That's why they can talk about you like that. Because you put too much faith in them, because you don't want to put your faith in the Most High or in finding the truth. And some of y'all put y'all faith in them because you was seeking for the truth. But you know, as well as I do, which ones it's time for you to move on from. And that's all I want to talk about on this one. I'm about to finish cooking these beans so I can put them in a bowl or something and take them out with me in this field. Money can be elusive sometimes, but if you learn how to tackle your financial issues, you can tackle the money. It's elusive sometimes, but like even in football, linebackers train to tackle running backs. Yeah, they tackle receivers sometimes. Yeah, they fend off blocks. But if you know anything about football, the main thing linebackers do and train to do is to tackle running backs. And some running backs can be very elusive. Cornerbacks learn to cover receivers and tackle if they need be. That's the position I play. I play everything in the defensive backfield. I could play on either side. I could be a corner on either side, but they was putting me on the right side or the left side. The left side. Most of the left, because most quarterbacks is right-handed, and you usually gonna get their best receiver. So most teams gonna put their best cover guy when it's a right-hand cornerback on the left. And if they play against a left-hand cornerback, they might shift or rotate sometimes their best corner to the other side unless they have a corner over there that's a good cover. Why am I using these analogies? Because you need to make adjustments as to who you hear from. And you do need to tackle that money issue. And you need to make sure that you ain't giving up no long touchdown. The long touchdown symbolized y'all letting one content creator throw the bomb to another content creator. And really, you supposed to be stopping it. How is anybody still dealing with those people that was down with Pearl? The only one I would say, Anton was horrible with it. But Anton went a totally different direction where you still could watch his content. It's like when he be critical usually, and we truth pill. So even whether I like somebody or I got a problem, whatever, truth pill's gonna go forth. The thing with him is this. With his content still can be listened to. Because if you look at him, he's not forming no strong alliances with some of these dudes. He's doing his own thing. You talk about everything. And most of what he be saying is hard to disagree with. Some stuff I don't agree with, but most is hard to disagree with. I'm not telling you to watch it, because he did drop the ball with that Pearly stuff. But some of them other dudes, okay, here's one of the different. I'm gonna give you an example. When he talk about black culture, how black people don't have no culture, and he mentions rap music, all that, how can you disagree with that? But to me, it seemed like he has a fondness for white people, but it's not off the charts like some of the other. You're a little too fond of white people. You know, you still gotta judge them and judge what they do and say and hold them accountable, so to speak. Some people, if they white, they just free pass. So that's the point I'm making, man. Use more discretion and discernment with who you watch. Don't let these people make you go downward. And stop watching people who ain't trying to pick people up. Because if they not trying to pick you up, then they trying to use you somehow. People who don't try to pick you up when you down, it's because they don't care and or they trying to use you somehow. Remember that. We'll be back.